Honest, I was really poor at my communication skills.
Mm.
During my college time, I was a topper in my class. Even
Okay.
though I was a topper, I couldn't crack even a single interview. I failed in almost 12 interviews and somehow managed to crack 38 interviews. I am the one in my process who is communicating with American onshore team right now.
It is like you feel over the moon, right? Right? When you are able to do that. And when you remember those days when you were not able to even crack the interview, were not able to give even your introduction properly, also. And from there to here to connecting to people from USA is the biggest thing. And in itself, it is an achievement that I have done something. Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Am I audible and visible to you?
Yes, ma'am. You are audible and visible.
Great. Perfect. Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, I am doing good. How about you, ma'am?
I'm also doing great. Thank you so much for asking. How was your morning?
Yeah, it is freezing outside, so you can
Mm,
see me wearing a winter cap. So, how about
yeah.
weather over there?
Yeah, same here, but not that much. Just able to maintain, and it is moderate. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I decided to talk with you because I can overcome my fear. I have never
Okay.
spoke like this with anyone.
Oh, so it's your first time that you're talking to a stranger over a video call?
Yes, ma'am. I have talked before, but I freaked out during that time. So I
Oh.
decided, okay, let me speak with you and overcome this fear.
Like you had this embarrassing moment, must be that time, but you never give up. You didn't give up and you showed it. You showed
Yes,
again
ma'am.
here and you try to do it again. And that is the mantra. Whatever you feel is difficult, do it again and again and again. That will make you perfect at it. Fantastic. Okay, you shared the
Especially,
best thing as you joined. Hmm?
especially I faced this during the time of interview.
Okay.
During that time, my English was also bad, but
Mm-hmm.
right now I'm feeling confident because I'm able to speak with you
Perfect. Okay,
in
so
English.
we will discuss about these things too. Like, how did you do that? Before that, I want to know about yourself since we are meeting for the very first time.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely. I would love to share about myself. So
Mm-hmm.
my name is Guru Raghavendra. I am from Bangalore.
Mm-hmm.
I am working as an senior analyst operations in Fidelity National Financial India,
Okay.
and my nature of business is insurance.
Mm.
So my
Okay.
hobbies include playing badminton, listening to music, and I recently started reading a book. I can include that as well as my hobby.
Do you enjoy reading? Like you have started
I don't.
reading, I think because of learning
Yes,
purpose, but
ma'am.
do you enjoy?
I used to not enjoy it, but
Uh,
now I am loving it.
okay,
I am
you're
reading just
trying to
one
get
paragraph
interest in
per day.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to get interest in it by reading just
Mm.
one paragraph, and I am making a
Lovely.
video, whatever I learned from that book.
Okay, so are you a YouTuber?
No, ma'am, I'm not a YouTuber, but I
Okay.
usually watch your videos.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you so much. Okay. So, first tell me how, like, who recommended you to read that one book? Can you mention first the name of the book?
I started reading Bhagavad Gita. I just started
Hmm.
with preface of the book and introduction paragraph number 1. So it has been 2 days.
Wow. In English.
Yeah, in English.
The first book you started reading directly Bhagavad Gita. Oh my goodness. Wow,
Yes,
interesting.
ma'am. We are living in
Uh,
AI era. If I'm not
yes.
understanding, I am uploading the picture in ChatGPT or Gemini, and it is able
Love the
to explain
mindset.
in a simpler manner.
I loved your mindset that yes, you are, I think, aware of all the things and even conscious or maybe focused how to use AI, how to use the things which are in the market and all the resources which are available. And because of that, I guess maybe you are able now to come out of that fear, hesitation, and get great command over the language. Fantastic. Okay. So, are you able to understand the Bhagavad Gita?
To be honest, when I read, I don't understand because I started reading just now. I
Just
don't
now,
understand
okay.
anything. I upload to ChatGPT and give it a command like stating, please explain me in simple spoken English so that I can understand it.
Wow. Who recommended it to you?
I just started, ma'am. No one
No.
recommended. Yeah.
But from where did you get the interest of reading? Because like many people are there who want to read the book, but they are like, I don't know my genre, I don't know my interest, I am beginner or I am an intermediate. What kind of books I should read? Like these kind of, a lot of confusion, a lot of things are there, and I get these kind of comments. That is why I'm asking, like, from where did you get that interest? Or yeah.
Once in a while, I visit ISKCON. From
Mhm.
there, I gained interest regarding Krishna conscious movement. So I
Okay, so
thought,
you
okay,
are into
let me
that
read.
journey. That is why you loved. So you found your genre itself. Like, got
Yeah.
it, got it. Like when you are aware of the things which you like the most, you want to do in life, want to achieve. Like I think you are spiritual, so you want to go in that field, want to do something or achieve something, or I guess become somebody that different one, and that is why
How
you
about
knew
yours, ma'am?
already. Mm-hmm.
How about your favorite book?
Right now, I read about self-help books, which help. With the help of these books, I'm also able to change my life, my perception, mindset, and all. At the same time, I'm able to help learners out there. That is why not any kind of fiction. Like I prefer non-fiction. But yes, I love the fact whenever I hear that people are reading Bhagavad Gita, and definitely I would also love to read that because we
It is
have
never too late.
yes. No, I don't even believe in it because age is just a number, and I think health is everything. I have seen people who are maybe 60 years old, but why they are able to, some of them are able to keep all the momentum, and some of them are not. Who are able are in good health still. They have
Yes.
maintained the health, so that is why their number of age is not gonna affect at all. They can start now at 50 also, something whatever. Many people have started already. I have seen on Instagram, YouTube, they are at 50, or maybe some people after 60 they got retired from the jobs, and now they are trying to follow their passion, trying to follow their hobbies, they're trying new things. Why? Because they are not considering their number of age, they are considering their health. They are perfect in it, and they can do it. So I believe in it. Like, yeah, nothing is never like we cannot consider it's late. Only focus on the health, and otherwise, and then you can do anything at any age, at any stage, right? Okay, you are living in Bangalore right now,
Yes, ma'am.
and which is your native place?
My native place is Ballari, which is in Karnataka border, Andhra Karnataka border.
I just had a session before you. The person whose native place was Karnataka who's living in Bangalore. And you're the second one from the same category. Okay. Okay. So you're reading a Bhagavad Gita and you love music. What is your interest? Like, what kind of music do you
There
love?
is no particular genre. I can say mix of it.
Mix of it.
I love listening to music, especially when it has some meaning in it. It
Mm.
can be love. It can be anything. It can be about friendship.
So while
It
driving,
can be
also,
about
you
love.
must be listening a lot of music.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what
But
I found.
recently,
Hmm.
yeah, I started to understand the lyrics also.
Okay. So,
Yeah, but
mm,
earlier I used to enjoy. That's it.
do you love to sing too?
No, ma'am. I'm really bad at singing. How about you?
I cannot say I'm bad at singing. I used to sing during school days only. After that, I stopped. I'm not sure about my voice now, like how it will be if I sing, but I used to. So I'm not bad, but I'm not that much good at all. Yes. Okay. Badminton. So how come badminton? Like, and since when have you been playing it?
I just wanted to reduce screen on time because these people, everyone are into smartphone, everyone are into PlayStation,
Mm,
playing PC games. I just want
mm,
to come out of that
mm,
so that I can improve my health as well. Initially, it was difficult for me,
mm.
but once I developed stamina, now I can play easily.
Wow. Do you have people around you who are ready to play
Yes,
with
ma'am.
you?
We have a lot of people. Even if we don't have people, there is an app known as Playo. In that, we can join with anyone and play.
So yeah, are you playing online then?
No, ma'am. I
What
go
do you mean
offline
by
only.
app?
Playo, it is an like Ola Uber.
Oh
It
my
can connect people.
goodness. Oh my god. Okay, so from Ola you get the partner, like not Ola,
No, no,
like from
I will.
that app
Yes, ma'am.
you get the partner and then you go together and play.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, something interesting I got to know. I was aware of Ola, Uber, and all, Rapido. I didn't know about that too. Also, for playing badminton, or I think for playing any kind of game, you can just.
Yes, ma'am. Any kind of game, cricket, volleyball, football, there is an app known as Playo. In that, we can raise a request regarding I require two persons, so I can join them and play along with them.
Oh, wow, fascinating. So you don't need to feel like I'm alone, I don't have partner, and all these rubbish things now for anything.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, yeah.
Great. Okay. So you are the first person I got to know by using AI or maybe these resources properly in a proper manner to break the bad habits too. Like I think earlier had the habit of using mobile phone a lot or maybe scrolling over Instagram mindlessly, and then you wanted to reduce that and you tried new things and you got to know, and you introduced today in this session that will help my audience too. They will also. And guys, we are not promoting anything. It is just he uses that and he has just shared with me. And I think it would be good for you too, because many people, I think I have come across people who have the habit or kind of hobbies to do something different, but they don't get partners now. As they have grown, everybody around them are busy. Everybody has their own schedule. Everybody has their own work. They don't get free time at the same time. It is now that is why it is difficult to maintain those habits or hobbies. The thing that you have mentioned is really gonna help them. Great. I think it is available in big cities, not in villages. But we don't need in villages.
Yeah, I do agree with it.
Mm.
In
Sometimes I
village,
feel
you
because
can find people.
I can, but still like not around like the same age. Like I am
Yes.
now here. Uh, People who are around me are very younger than me, like who are my niece and nephews, and other than people are like studying or maybe preparing. They don't have even proper time to eat properly. So how they are going to play with me? That's a issue. Okay, got it. You have talked about AI. So I think you are taking full advantage of it. Tell me how AI helped you to learn this language or change your life.
Initially, it was hard for me because I never knew about AI. I used to spend a lot on courses. I splurged. Actually, I can say I splurged on courses. I spent
Okay.
almost 60 to 70,000 and I found no result. It is because, okay, they are giving me knowledge. That is okay. But they're not giving me feedback. Without feedback, I felt like I'm not improving. So I thought, okay, there
Okay.
must be something. And I
Hmm.
found out the apps like English Yari,
Hmm.
Clappingo. And I found out in your video only. You were saying that they give you feedback. I
Hmm.
founded it, but what I can observe is it was bit pricey, I can say.
Hmm.
Okay, already I spent 60,000. Right now I don't have any money. So I thought,
Hmm.
okay, I need to find some alternatives.
Hmm.
And I searched in internet also. I couldn't find any internet. Yeah, I couldn't find any alternatives.
Hmm.
I searched in YouTube. I searched in Google. I didn't find any alternative. But one day I came across ChatGPT. My
Hmm.
friend was using it. I
Hmm.
used my brain. Okay, how can I improve my English?
Hmm.
Firstly, I used to follow hard method. I used to record my audio or video. I used to convert that audio or video into text, and I
Okay.
used to paste that text in ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to identify my grammar mistakes.
Hmm.
But now it is even more easy. There is an ChatGPT application. If you want, I can show you also. So
Hmm.
this website is too good because it is able to give you feedback regarding your grammatical mistake,
Hmm.
and it is able to give feedback on your fluency as well. It is able to give feedback on pronunciation.
Hmm.
It also gives you structured feedback like how you could have said.
Wow. Impressive. It means, again, I must say the person who connected to me before you was the same kind of who's ready to work hard. and ready to do the things in order to be very proficient at English. And I believe without these efforts, it's difficult to attain the proficiency you desire for. And you are the second example now who is eagerly, I guess, doing it, or maybe passionately doing it every single day to achieve the proficiency in this language, because this work becomes monotonous and difficult for many people to just speak, then get the feedback, and then if maybe people are inspired by someone or by like you watching you, they will do for 2 to 3 days, right? It's a bit challenging. How did you maintain it for a year? As you mentioned in the mail itself, like you have been learning the language for a year, right? How did you,
Yes, ma'am.
because when you talk to a human being, it becomes a little engaging and maybe sometimes interesting, and you are conscious about the things, you are listening to the person attentively. But when it comes to use AI like ChatGPT and other application, we don't enjoy that. I personally feel, and I have come across such people who say that they are not able to maintain the consistency because it becomes monotonous, and sometimes it's really difficult for them to do. And even they have less time to, as some of them are working professionals and housewives, and they have a lot of other responsibilities to look after. How did you maintain the consistency?
To be honest, I am an introvert.
Okay.
Also, I said that I have been learning English for a year. I recently started. It is, as I said, it is never too late to learn English. The
Hmm.
reason behind my fast learning is feedback, ChatGPT. But as you said,
Hmm.
it is really hard to maintain consistency. Earlier, I used to face difficult, but slowly I developed as it has a hobby. I
Okay.
slowly developed it as a
Hmm.
hobby.
Hmm.
So it has helped me a lot. And another thing is you can be smart by buying books like this. Okay. This is 5,000 plus daily use sentences. Hindi to English.
Okay. So you took
I'm not
help
saying that
of
convert
translation
Hindi
first.
to English. Yeah. I'm
Okay. You
not saying
understand
that
Hindi?
convert. I don't understand it. I'm learning Hindi as well by using this book.
And introverts can maintain consistency. I agree with you. Like because introverts don't open up a lot and don't go out too much, don't talk to people and indulge in kind of bitching or rubbish things. And if people in a group, people are not talking about something productive or useful, we feel like we are wasting our time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
uh,
I tried to talk with people also,
mm,
but I couldn't do it. So I thought, okay, and I started video making. That also is
okay.
helping me. In a week, I make almost 4 to 5 videos,
Mm-hmm.
which is of 3 minutes or 4 minutes.
Four to
Suppose
five
if I read any book,
videos My
yeah,
goodness. So people who are watching it,
so
see, all now people whom I connect to are very hardworking, and that is why they are proficient. Now you are very proficient already at English. I can see you're not making mistakes. You know if you are speaking in past, you have to use could, would, did. If you are speaking in present, what tense, what are the verb forms you have to use. You are very conscious about things, and that shows that how many times you have practiced and how many times you have recorded those videos, which is like perseverance. You have the hard work, you show the dedication, and I want to know the desire. Like, what is the need behind it? Is it your love towards it that is making you or motivating you every single day to get up and do this stuff? Or there is any particular need to crack an interview or interact on daily basis or maybe give the presentations or anything?
to be honest, I was really poor at my communication skills.
Mm.
During my college time, I was a topper in my class. Even
Okay.
though I was a topper, I couldn't crack even a single interview. I failed in almost 12 interviews and somehow managed to crack 30th interview. Even after that, I started facing trouble while communicating with my fellow colleagues. It is because they are from different states and I don't know their language and I don't know English also to speak with them. I used to struggle a lot even to frame a single sentence. Okay, I thought, okay, it has been 3 years now working in this company.
Mm.
It is never too late. And
Mm.
I thought, okay, let me start it.
Mm.
And I started recently. uh, the two in New Year 2023. It was
Okay.
my New Year resolution. I started learning from 2023, and now it is 2024. I'm not saying that I am perfect right now, but I am really glad that I have improved a lot.
Hmm. Yes, impressive. It is really conspicuous that you have improved drastically, like in just 1 year, and that is because of your dedication towards the language. Okay, lovely to know. Uh, do you can you mention what are your strengths? And wait, you failed 12 interviews, and I think the attitude you had related to the topper word. I am a topper, and how can I not be able to crack the interview? I think that motivated you, right? That pushed
Um,
you to do like this happens like when you are a topper or when you are from a particular school or college, then it triggers your mind again, and you are like it happened with me. You are from Navodaya, Rajni. How can you say like I don't know this, or how can you say like I cannot communicate, or I don't know English? Then triggered the second thing, you are from JNU originally. Like if somebody asks me like from where did you do the your qualification and all, I'm from JNU, and if I say like I don't know English and I am not able to, it is kind of like how can you do that? How can you say that you are from JNU? And the same thing happens with toppers also. I have come across and I have read in a lot of books too. Suppose recently I was reading, written by Ashish Ranjan, the boy who did not sign, who was in his school and college was the topper, but when it came to the cracking interviews and getting job, he was the bottomer. Right.
yes.
When people were selected, there were 12 people who were selected. He was the 12th one. He didn't have the choice to pick the place for the job and location and everything. Then he was into that zone like I was the topper in my college and I was the topper in my school. And when he connected to his old friends, they were like, "You were topper. How come bottomer? How come you become a bottomer?" And it bothered him a lot. And from there I got to know like these things also affect a lot us, like when you are from a particular college, or when if you always was a kind of topper, it bothers you a lot. Even if not, people make it difficult or make it for you to think of this thing. Like if you come across people or maybe your friends who were with you during college, if you don't do anything specific or good in your career, they will like you were topper there, right? They will give kind of compliment, like kind of thing to think of, like yeah, I was a topper, and how can I say like I have failed 12 interviews? But it's pretty normal, like it can happen to anyone because this is a second language for us. And second thing, we don't get the environment, we don't get the practical approach to learn the language during school and college. Because of that, it is pretty normal to not very good at English. But this attitude helps us to keep the momentum, keep the consistency, and do hard work. There, it helps a lot, and truly, you also
Yes.
are the live example of it. Okay, now tell me what are your strengths?
So talking about my strengths, as you've seen that I like to use technology a lot. So I am
Yeah,
a
I've
smart
seen that.
worker, but a hard worker.
Hmm.
I don't like to spend lot of time. Even at my work, I use lot of shortcuts. Even my seniors don't know that. I don't want to disclose it with my colleagues
Wow.
because I want to get recognition and I want to move to the next level. But one thing that was stopping me was English. Because of my English, I lost opportunities in my company also. I couldn't switch from one company to another company. Right now, I am in the same company, hoping that I would get a promotion because right now I can speak with onshore team. I am the one in my process who is communicating with American onshore team right now.
It is like you feel over the moon, right, when you are able to do that. And when you remember those days when you were not able to even crack the interview, were not able to give even your introduction properly also, uh, and from there to here to connecting to people from USA is the biggest thing. And in itself it is an achievement that I have done something in my life. In just 1 year you have achieved that. Remarkable. Okay, is there anything that you feel, and yes, you are very really smart with technology, AIs and all, great, you will achieve that, you will get that promotion for sure. Is there anything that you feel that is your weakness?
Right now also I am feeling I am feeling butterflies in my stomach
Mm-hmm.
because I am speaking with you. Same I
Wow.
feel with onshore team. So but over there I am communicating through email.
Okay.
I am comfortable with it. But over
Mm.
here I am speaking one on one. So I feel butterflies in my stomach. And by this end of this video, I would focus more on speaking with people from now on.
Yes, it will give you the motivation to do more and more and become proficient. And one day, then you will start connecting to the people from other countries on over these Zoom calls and take the meetings and do all the stuff. And I think you want to do that. You want to lead.
Yes, ma'am. To be honest, I have downloaded Ace Fluency also. I am unable to speak with people, so I thought, okay, I need to speak with Rajni ma'am first. If I am
Oh,
able to speak one on one, I can develop confidence and I can speak with people. That
that
is
makes
also
my
there.
day when people say I'm talking to Rajni ma'am first. I'm gonna talk first with Rajni ma'am. That's really inspiring for me. That's my fuel to work more and more and connect to people. So I asked you, what is your weakness? Do you feel there is any weakness still that you need to overcome and yes, work upon?
Yeah, my weakness can be screen on time.
Still?
It is screen on time. Not can be, it is screen on time
Okay.
because I will be all the time working in my system. Also, if I have to
But
learn
you are
English,
using it for good things, like you have the purpose to use it. I think you are not using
yeah,
it mindlessly or scrolling over Instagram or YouTube. No, you are not doing that, I guess. Right?
yes, ma'am. That is the reason I bought book. At least for some time, I can avoid screen on
Mm,
time.
great, great. Have you read the book Atomic Habits?
Atomic Habits, no, ma'am. As I said, I recently started reading book. I've heard
Mm,
about this book, but I haven't started reading
mm.
because since my childhood I have been reading and I was bored of reading.
Okay, and how come you get to know about my YouTube channel and since when you have been following?
So I started to follow tips and tricks. First, I visited English CRE YouTube channel.
Hmm.
So slowly, YouTube gave me recommendations to watch it.
Mm.
And I have subscribed to many channels, but I'm regular to your channel because of simplicity. And
Okay.
I can find some pointers where I can include in my uh, improvement.
Okay. So what is one thing that you still want to see on my YouTube channel? What do you want me to add more in my conversations? As you are a
I think
serious learner, so the and
already
you are
doing
at
good.
intermediate level, so I want. Hmm.
I think you are already doing good because you are speaking with so many people, and
Mm-hmm.
many people have their own techniques that
Yeah,
is helping people a lot. So
I
if they are
love the.
finding a value, definitely they would listen to other videos as well.
Mm, absolutely, and I love the your attitude, which is to help others. And that is why you shared properly about ChatGPT, about that application. And you mentioned something in the mail itself, something you found out of the box. Was it that
Yes,
ChatGPT
ma'am.
and recording?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. That is, I can say ChatGPT only. But earlier was harder method where I used to record video or audio. I used to convert that audio to text and paste the same in ChatGPT and ask it for feedback. But right
Hmm.
now, if you download ChatGPT application from mobile application, you have that small what do they say?
Hmm.
Microphone option.
Hmm.
You can just click and you can take pauses also. Till
Wow.
you stop it, it
Mm.
keeps on recording. Once it stop recording, you can tell it to give feedback on your grammar mistakes, assuming that ChatGPT is an spoken English trainer.
Wow, I have used ChatGPT in my written forms only, and I ask for the grammatical mistakes, for the alternatives, for the synonyms, and how to use it in another way, and all these things. But I haven't used for speaking practice because I think I have the environment now to get the exposure to talk to people on regular basis. Okay, so before we wind this session, I want to conclude in a way that from this, the main major thing we got to know is like there is no shortcut, you have to do the hard work, and the feedback is essential. If you know where you are lacking, if you know what are the mistakes you are still making, if you know like your level, and you get the feedback on structure, sentence structure, and grammar and all, then you can, I guess, learn purposefully, and you can focus more on the things which need to be improved. So the
Yes, ma'am.
feedback is major. Got it. Thank you so much
And
for sharing those insightful techniques.
before winding
And
up, I have to say something, ma'am.
yes, yes,
Do
I,
not
I, I
rely
just
completely
about to
on
come to it, like whatever you want to share at the end of the video. Yes.
do not completely rely on artificial intelligence because it can also make mistakes. What I suggest you is if you have money, you can buy subscription from Clappingo or Ingvarta. There are so many applications out there where you are going to connect with real teachers and get real feedback. If you are the one who don't have money with you, then obviously you can rely on ChatGPT. That's all I would
Yes.
like to say.
Absolutely. That's even true. That if you can afford, you should go with the tutors. You should get the real time feedback, and you should have the conversation with real people. If you not, then there are all other alternatives are available, and the resources are available, and focus on the different practices instead of just finding the shortcuts. Go with the long term plans, because it is a language. Your subconscious requires time to adapt it properly. So give it the time and enjoy the process. Thank you so much. It was really lovely and fruitful talking to you. Thank you so much for connecting to me. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you so much. It
You're
was
welcome.
lovely talking with you.
Bye bye.